age groups or waves, however you want to phrase it, to go over those different stages so that everyone's on the same page when we get started. What else? I think that's it. So you guys stay where you're at for right now, because these first couple obstacles are pretty straightforward, and you should be able to see them best from where you're at. And then I'll let you know when you're good to cross over the rope line there. So the first obstacle is deceptively difficult. Please pay attention. I'm not kidding. You're going to start on the red lily pad. Okay? Hands and feet are allowed on the blue and the black box. You must touch the black box because that is the start for obstacle 2. If you skip over the black box, this is on a magnet and it will not come back this way. So if you grab this and slide down there without touching this box, that is a fail on the first obstacle.
It's happened before.
Touch the box. At least one. All right. So after you guys touch the box, hands only on the UFO. You're going to ride it down this way, and then this platform here is going to be your dismount platform. Make sure you stick your landing over here, because this is the start of the following obstacle. Stay up there.
All right.
And then that would be clear. So again, make sure you guys don't step onto the carpet, back this way, or back behind you. Because that would be a fail on the following obstacle.
Wait, we can't touch the red.
This is not in play right here. Only the raised platform over here. You guys can come across now. So from that platform, you guys, this platform is going to be the red down here. I believe that's the same for all divisions except for the elite males. But we'll get to that stage. What's next is over here.
And then feet only on the face.
Yes, the feet only on the way. And then that would be a clear. If you are in the elite males, this is not going to be here. This is going to be you guys' dismount platform. Hands and feet are allowed on the ball. That's just that. That's the only change for the elite male on that one. Alright. Over here, you guys can keep coming this way. This is going to be the same for all divisions. It's going to be hands only on the rings and the aliens. The cargo net is your touch point. Make sure that you touch the cargo net with your hand at some point to get that point. So if you kick it and then fall backwards, that is not a point. If you grab it and then slip through or anything like that, you touch it with your hand first, so that's still a point. Okay? And then that's a clear after your hand touches. So from here, this one's pretty straightforward. Hands and feet on the cargo net, all the way through to the red disco. So because that's a spillover platform, you can go off of the mat and then head this way. Because there's another course going, you guys, make sure that when you dismount from here, you come this way.
Action shot.
I don't want to have an issue where you guys run around that way and interrupt somebody else's run, or it'll interrupt your run. Okay, how you want to look at it. So once you dismount, stay on this side of the wall. You're going to come over here to the purple. Everyone do. So, for adult and young adult male, you guys can use any part of the Big Dipper on here. If you are in elite, only the reds. Okay? From there, it's hands only on the star. You're going straight through. Make sure you guys are not grabbing the strap. I will elaborate on that in a moment. So, when I say don't grab the straps on this one, you guys, obviously Lance's hand was really close to the strap there. That's fine. If your finger is on top of the strap here, that's fine. Don't do this. I'm going to call you out if you grab it this way. Same thing if you grab it like this. That is out of play. So anywhere else on the star is fine. If you're incidentally touching it here, that's okay. Everybody see the differences between those grabs? Okay. So, over here, again, you go up to the star. So young adult male, in with your hand. Okay.
Where we going?
So you guys are going across the bar. So you use the bar. This bar here is in play for elite female, adult male, and young adult male. Elite female, you guys don't have the bar, so you're gonna go straight from these rocks over to here. Once you make that transfer, this cliffhanger is in play for everybody. Okay? Now, this obstacle is going to change for the elite males. We'll get to that after the other waves go through, so don't worry about it right now. Just know that this cliffhanger is in play for all the other divisions. Once you guys make it to this cliffhanger, it's going to be hands only on the red bar. This is your touch point. You guys are going to climb up as high as you need. From there, hands and feet are allowed on this pole. That is your next touch point. So again, make sure you hit this with your hands. If you skip it and go straight to the lightsaber, that is going to be a fail on the previous obstacle. So make sure you get hands on here before continuing on to the following obstacle. Does that make sense to everybody? Touch points are hands required. So you have to touch it with your hand. These are going to be greens only, red cannonball on the inside, and then our green and black portions of the lightsabers.
We'll take that out. I don't know. I believe it. Yeah.
So once you get to there, the blue cannonball on the inside is going to be the touch point for all divisions. Once you get to there, it's hands only on the way up. There's a green cannonball at the very top. That'll be your touch point for this obstacle. And then you'll continue your way down, and you can use as many or as few green cannonballs as you would like. That big one at the bottom is your next touch point. Final obstacle is going to be to go from that big cannonball out to the bell. Feet are allowed on the wall at the very end, just to make sure you guys don't get hurt jumping at it. The feet are allowed on that final wall only. So incidental on the red bar or on these cannonballs is fine. As long as you're not doing something like this, it'll build your swing up. If you put your foot out just to stop yourself from hitting it, that's okay. So again, on this one here, do not top out on the lightsaber. If I see you guys grabbing the metal or the strap, I'm going to give you a warning. I'll say watch the tops. If your finger is like this, I'll say the same thing, watch the top. I'll give you 3 warnings. If you don't move your finger, I'm going to call you out on the obstacle. So make sure you're watching out there. Just keep your fingers low and you'll be good. This one, no use in the white. Only the red cannonball on the inside. Incidental contact on this one is fine. Again, just don't grab on top and you're good. Same rules apply to this. This pole is not in play. So don't touch this one at all. Again, incidental. If you swing and hit it, that's fine. If you're using it to control your swing, to get yourself ready to grab with this, not good. And then again, there's a blue cannonball in here. Once you grab that, you'll get a clear on the previous obstacle, and that'll be the start for this one here. Yeah. I believe I mentioned that touch point at the top to everybody, right?
And this one.
Yep, and then the next touch point's going to be at the bottom here. Do I have any questions so far?
So using the wall, we can only use it past that bar.
Yes, so the ball is in play beyond the bar. So you're here, you can use your foot on the wall, hit the bell. The bell is hands only, you guys. So don't try and kick it. Hands only. I'm not going to disqualify you if you kick it, but you won't get the clear if you do. Okay? So again, before you guys do your walkthrough, make sure that all of your touch points, you make contact with your hand. If you go on to the next obstacle without making it to your touch point, then I have to fail you on the obstacle that you were previously on. Okay? All right. We'll give you guys 5-10 minutes, and then we'll get started.
And here we go. The pinnacle of the sport of Ninja Warrior. The elite division is coming up after we have male, adult male, and youth adult male. Or young adult male, I don't know the name, but
Yeah, we got adult male, young adult male, elite female, and then elite male.
elite's gonna be fun to watch. I mean, it's okay to not be okay, but it's not okay not to show up on time. And it looks like Ethan Goldowski is not going to be competing, as we have not seen him at all. He missed the walkthroughs. If he shows up very soon, if he shows up in the next few minutes, he probably still be able to run. But so far, it's looking like we won't get an appearance from the A&W star. Changes in this course include, on the very first obstacle, we now have a small gap. You can see it's pretty noticeable between this first red platform and this first blue platform. I would say I think we're gonna get some falls there, but not really. No changes in the UFO.
So are we getting today?
We're gonna get one. All of us for elite. All of us gonna clear. That's my guess.
Okay.
And for elite female, I think they're gonna go out on.
I think the double steps.
Yeah, I think the double steps gonna get a lot of elite females. I want to get a few clears from a young adult male though.
I don't know, because it made it a lot tougher because there was a lot of teams clearing.
I just think Stacy could clear
But the
it.
teams that cleared made it look easy peasy, so
They really did.
we decided to really ramp it up.
Nothing changes here with the telescope, which is duly named. Looks nothing like a telescope, in my opinion. Then we have Alien Alley. No changes there either. Into the Cognate. The Cognate ate up a lot of time to see if ninjas at this more high advanced level and what they could do about it. We have this landing platform. For the Dipper, it should be interesting. Elites are only allowed to use the red. Well, I'm excited to see how that changes things. Constellations are the same, but they cannot use that pole. The pole is no longer a touch point. They have to go straight to the cliffhangers, which, as you've seen, are a lot harder now. There's not that big wooden cliffhanger in the middle. And for elite male, they have to go make a lache straight from those cliffhangers to that one on the wall right there. A lot of ninja gyms over here still. We have Gripz athletes, Spartan Ninja. I don't think we have any representation from Steel City. Too bad about that. We have MLab and many other gyms. We have American Ninja Warrior veteran Sydney Yee ready to compete, but this time on a much bigger stage. I'll be excited to see how it plays out. We'll start in about 5 minutes with adult male, I think. We'll then proceed to young adult male. We'll see some of the rising stars in our sport. Should be exciting. It's going to be a very great, interesting field. We'll see how it goes over. We have 18 competitors, so almost about an hour of ninja action, and that's all for the flow course. And then all we have is the challenge course, which is going on right now, as you can see I'm pretty sure this is teens. We have Steel City's Finn attempting the course right now. He had a great one on this flow course. I think almost finishing the course, coming about one obstacle short, falling on Final Pursuit, which has been so deadly. There was a change that's not been named yet for the Elite Division males for Outer Limits. I'm excited to see what that is. UFO no stays the same like always. But the biggest storyline in question that we've had throughout the whole week of Weekend of Ninja, how many falls will we get on the first obstacle? I want to thank all you guys for watching. And I want to give a special shout out to the Kingsman family. They sent our staff here at Gripz Gym a bunch of Canadian chocolate and good stuff like that. It's a very good gesture. their son had a great performance here this weekend, finishing off flow course, not taking home a medal because that was the one where a lot of people finished, but a very impressive run. He's a very good athlete. It will be very exciting to see what he does in the future. But I need to clarify something.
Oh, what's that?
What is the name of that obstacle?
Artie, you got it. The UAP.
UAP/UFO.
I said UFO now.
UFO.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
Oh,
Flying saucer.
the UFO now.
UFO.
Yeah. Me too. I want to thank all you guys for tuning in on this beautiful afternoon here in Southfield, Michigan. It's been great to commentate for you guys all day for the flow course and yesterday. It'll be exciting to see to wrap up a competition here at the flow course. Remember, if you're looking for more ninja action, the challenge course is a great way to get it. We just have some of our athletes warming up right now. We have Hunter taking on the course right now. Our athletes looking through the course, figuring out what way they're going to approach this. It's going to be really interesting to see how many clears we're going to get. My guess is 2 for the elites and 3 for youth adult male. Maybe we'll get an adult male clear as well. And hopefully we get an elite female clear. It's a very tough course.
All right, you guys. So if I can have everybody step off the course, we're going to go ahead and get started.
And look what the cat dragged in. It's Ethan Goldowski. Showing up right in time.
Really quick, you guys, because I believe I forgot to mention, these right here are not in play. So if you touch these, that is out. So an incidental brush by is fine, but if you're intentionally trying to go straight through them like that, I have to call you out, and that'll disqualify you, okay? So make sure that when you're going through, you don't try to punch through these. That's all.
Hey Audie, is Ethan in the run order? Because he just showed
I
up.
think
So it looks like we'll get an appearance from American Ninja Warrior superstar, Ethan Goldowski.
Adult male and elite female is going to be 245. The time limit for the elite male is 230.
And we are ready to get into some American Ninja Warrior action.
Up first is going to be Sean, followed by Tyson, and then Cody.
First up, running our course is Sean. Let's see what he makes of a tough course. Our first runner to attempt the flow course for this age group. And rounding out our final live stream. Ethan Goldowski's in, he's the one in the beanie. He shaved his hair since his American Warrior parents. And all magnets here at Gripz Gym are not good, we need to replace them. Huh? I don't know.
He always looks at me when it comes to.
Let's see how this plays out. Sean asking a good question that makes the our course designers calibrate the course. We'll probably get an announcement at this
Use
point.
it to help you get down to the pool. You grab the top of it.
Sean's run will start very shortly. He'll start on our first obstacle, hoping to make it past. Remember, we've increased the distance between the first and second platform. And he makes it past the first, no problem. And oh no, he makes that one. Oh,
Nice.
bit shaky on the telescope, but he makes it past there. Alien encounter, no problem with that one either. Great start for Sean so far, but you can lose a lot of time here if you're not careful in the cargo net. He makes it through. Now the constellations. He's allowed to use every part of this obstacle, but he can't top him. Great movement thus far. He gets to that fourth constellation. He's allowed to use that pole. He gets to the cliffhangers. These have been made a lot harder since our last wave. You see, there's a lot less of them. Great technique through there. And he gets to the bottom. Shakes out. He shakes out and re-engages. Going for the hand over hand backward strategy, which seems to be the most popular. Great technique. He's making sure to save energy.
Clear.
And he moves on to Jedi training. He's very close to being our first finisher, but he's going to have to get past this obstacle. This obstacle is taking out. Oh! And another victim on Jedi training. Great run from Sean.
Alright, Tyson is up, and then Cody.
Now here is Tyson. He's ready to take on the course. You can see the relax. Well, you probably can't too far away, but you can see, from my point of view, he looks very relaxed. He looks like he's definitely done a lot of this.
Set, go.
And he's off. Makes sure to touch that black, which he does. Almost was there.
Nice.
Easily through the telescope, and he's on the alien encounter. He skips the second alien, which we've seen become a common strategy, especially during the last wave. No problem through the cargo net. Almost got his foot stuck at the end, though. He's going straight in to the Big Dipper, trying to get to that first constellation. He will. Will he try to match his hands? He will. That's become the common strategy on this part. The strategy doesn't need it on the second part. Changes his grip up and gets to the cliffhangers. Great pace so far on the cliffhangers. I like how he's going, steady movements. Very fast through that obstacle. Now he's on the outer limits. Using a lot more muscle on this one. And really gripping more than Sean did. But it seems to be paying off. He gets to the pole. And now he's on Jedi training. We just saw falling here. Hasn't handled him at all. Great movement. He's going to get past this obstacle, looks like. He can't touch the pole, and he doesn't.
Let's go.
He's got to be strong through here.
Yeah.
He touched the floor. I think they're going to call it an accidental, though. Can
Halfway, 115.
he make it up to the touch point?
Clear.
Oh!
Nice.
He got the touch point. What a run. Now is Cody. Let's see what he'll do to take on this course. And here he comes. Makes sure to make contact with the black. He does so. On now. Ooh, good save there. On now, gets to the telescope. The telescope is a dangerous obstacle, and all athletes today aren't really neglecting it and being careless on it, which is smart. He's on now to the cargo net. You can eat up a lot of time if you're not careful, as I've said 20, 100 times. He makes the dismount. How will we approach the constellations? He's on the dipper. We try to one move it. He's going to go back for another swing, and he releases here.
Right on top.
He's going to match his hands here. Good movement, matches again, and gets through the constellations. Grabs the pole and gets the touch point. And now he moves on to the cliffhangers. We've seen every athlete have a very different approach. Look, he's keeping those L's engaged. Oh! But he slips off. He just couldn't grab that high cliffhanger, as you saw. Great run, though, from Cody. Now let's see his attempt here on Outer Limits. Already mostly through it. Powering up it. The cliffhanger is so taxing, it takes away a lot of energy. He makes it through, though. Let's see what he can do on ZI training. Oh, tries grabbing that middle, but he's not able to hold on. Great run from Cody. Now is Hayden. Now up is Hayden. He's a strong guy. He's done well in these competitions before. Let's see if he can finish off this course. And here comes Hayden. Very cautious up to that UFO. Sticks his tongue out like he's Michael Jordan. Gets to that one. Easily to the telescopes. Perfect control. He's not going to skip here on an alien encounter. Trying to be as smart about his run as possible. Great technique to the cargo net. Making sure he's not stepping in and risking any falls. Make sure his hands are chalked up to a successful portion. And he's going to one-hand these constellations. It's beautiful technique right now. He seems very confident in his grip. Making big moves here on cliffhangers. We just saw a fall on this. But it looks like he's going to make it through pretty easily. Now, on Outer Limits, gets through it. He's blazing through this course. The only problem is he's kept those L's engaged basically the whole run. He's not doing it now. It kind of shows his grip might be starting to tire out as we get to this very hard of a body strength obstacle. But it looks like Hayden's having no troubles. Look at those grips. He's locked in every single move.
Plenty of time.
He is dominating this course.
Clear.
He gets to the touch point that puts him in the lead for Almenadal. And he hits the bell. Perfect run for Hayden. That was awesome, dude. Give me some more. And that ends that division.
Dan Buckle is up first, followed by Justin and then Jason.
First up is Dan for our adult male division. It'll be interesting to see how he can take on the course. No changes have been made to the course, same as the adult youth male, I guess is what you call that category. Can he replicate Hayden's perfect performance? And here he goes. Onto the UFO. Very cautious to it. Size. Now the telescope. Gets through it. Our athletes haven't had much problem with the telescope. That's a very good sign for what's to come. Once again, being very cautious on these aliens. We've seen people really race through here, but Dan and Hayden especially have been more conservative about their energy, it seems like. Dan making good work of his cargo net, going at a similar place to what Hayden did. Let's see what he can do here on the constellations. Gets to that first constellation. Making good work of these. He thought about matching for a sec, but he decides not to. Disengages. Goes back to it. Decides to match this time. He's just trying to get onto that fourth and final constellation. He has a good grip on it. Good job. And now he's on to the cliffhanger. He has to keep a very steady pace on this one. He's making the right moves. Oh, his grip almost slips. A good one-handed save there. He just needs to get to that bar. He's making hard, tough moves, and he gets there. He's gonna take on Outer Limits. He looks like he has grip strength for days. Oh! But his grip gives out on Outer Limits. Great one. Showed resilience and innovation through the constellations. And he's gonna tackle Jedi training. Everybody's favorite obstacle. Jedi training's pretty hard. Good job.
Alright, Justin is up. Jason is next, and then Mike.
Now here's a familiar face. This is Justin. You've seen him coaching Steel Peak Ninjas yesterday, if you've tuned in since then. Let's see. And as you can see, the magnets at Gripz Gym need to be replaced. Let's see what Justin can do with this course.
Ready, set, go.
The Steel Peak Ninja have had a very impressive performance. Can Justin round that out? Let's see what he can do through the telescope. Gets through it pretty easily. Alien encounter. Will he skip? We haven't seen that one move in a while. Yes, he will. Into that cargo net. Makes contact and gets the point. Good dismount. Keeping a very steady pace. Talks up.
Coach of the year, right here.
Absolutely. Keeps on going. He's getting coached right now from Liam, who had a very impressive performance in his own wave. Easily through the constellations. Now he's going to move on to the cliffhangers. Making good, solid moves, using the right cliffhangers. It's a lot harder to do that since we removed the big warning one, but he's having no problem. Now on to Outer Limits. Let's see what we can make of this. Short walk is the answer. Keeping steady breaths, I like this technique. He's going to move on to Jedi training. You got to grip high here. Nice movement for him on Jedi training. No problem moving on to the final obstacle, final pursuit. He has plenty of time. Just how much grip does he have left?
Big move. Big move. Come on, you got it.
He's building up momentum. To conserve grip strength, he grabs the grip hold. Switches out his grip.
Let's go.
Moving at a good pace. He's taking nice, even breaths. Wants to absolutely ensure his clearing of this course. One more move, and he'll clear this course. Can he make it?
Come on, Justin.
Keeping his legs right. And he hits it! What a dismount by Justin! What a
That was a
run.
great fight there.
A great finish. And now a man I've had the pleasure of training with, it's Jason. He used to go to Gripz gym. And now he goes to Spawn Ninja, hopefully to bring home some glory back where he used to go. It's really weird to see him in this uniform, if I'm being honest. But let's see how much he's improved since he's left Gripz gym.
Ready, set, go!
And here he comes. Jason starts to the UFO. Gets past that one pretty easily. Nice and easy through telescope. And you see how he's gripping the eyes on the alien counter. We haven't seen that strategy much, but it's really paying off for Jason, looks like. What can he do now? Can he make this dismount? Yes, he can. Now the Big Dipper to the constellations. This first move is pretty easy for him. He has long reach, which is going to help him out with this obstacle. Good job getting past the constellations with relatively ease. And now he's on the cliffhangers. His reach should help him here. He's making good moves. You can see that he's familiar with these holds. He's familiar with this gym. Shaking out those arms a bit before he goes on to outer limits.
Clear?
Nice job.
Great technique. Going hand over hand. Making smaller moves here. He doesn't want to expend more energy than he has to. Shaking out a bit.
Halfway, 120.
He's trying to figure out the best way to engage, and he just puts his hand there. Jedi training is the next obstacle that stands in his way. Let's see what he can do here. Moving through the course, nice moves for Jason.
Clear. 1 minute.
Great technique.
Breathe and lock it off.
Moving at a good pace, takes a deep breath.
Breathe, lock it off.
Can he get the touch point? He gets it. He's got to hold on. Come on, Jason. You got this. Oh, the grip goes out, but what a run by Jason.
Got the touch point though. Nice job.
Awesome effort. And we're getting closer and closer to Elite. Elite Wave, we get to say Ethan Goldowski and Vegas veterans in the year take on the course. I'm excited. I don't know about you. Here we go. Let's see how Mike can attempt the course. He just saw two great runs from Jason and Justin.
Set, go!
Let's see what he'll do. On to UFO, no problem. See what I did there? On to telescope. Oh, that was a close one, but he got it. Skips in one of the aliens. Oh, straight into that coconut. That's going on his highlight reel. He just has to drop down to that platform. There he goes. Now for the constellations. He's getting coached by James Jackson, who we saw run earlier. Nice movement. I like he's going for that one-handed approach. He matches there. That's great strategy. Let's see what he makes of the cliffhangers. Our competitors have been tearing this obstacle up for the last few runs. And same thing happens here. Great movement. Grabs that cliffhanger on the back. Making great moves up. Oh my god, I keep forgetting the name. Vertical outcomes or something like that. Correct me in the chat if I'm wrong. Let's see how we're attempted eye training. This obstacle has been brutal today. Let's see what he makes of it. He talks up right before. Oh, that's good movement there. Now to move to that cannonball. Yeah, grabs a hold of it. How much grip does he have left to finish this course? Oh! Near disaster there, but he stays alive. He grabs it. starting to slowly recover. He's got to shake himself off from what has happened.
Nice, let's go.
If he gets his
Up,
touch point, he'll tie what Jason
Get both
just
hands
did.
on the swing. Swing. Pull up with both.
He touches it and falls. Great run. Makes it to the second to last touch point. Let's see what he can do here, and he hits the bell. Great run.
Let's go, Dan.
Up next is Dan.
Oh, yeah.
Crowd favorite Dan is ready to take on the course. Lance is clapping. Well, he clapping. There he goes.
You haven't seen your full receipt. You said Jefferson.
Don't listen to them. They're getting to your head. We have some of our elite athletes right here, getting ready for a little run. Ethan Goldowski included. Cause you're like, I have like 7 people on the live stream right now.
I just gave my coworkers buckets. You gotta say hi to mom.
Okay, say hi to your mom to the camera.
That's right.
Back up.
Okay.
Ready, set, go.
And here comes Dan. Flying to the first. Beautiful.
There.
Let's see what he can do here on it. Oh, Lance. Lance.
Oh, shoot. Rerun.
Dan's just another chill guy. Skips the first alien. He skipped 2 aliens. That's the most you've seen being skipped of all time. Plays into that cargo net. He's not letting the problems earlier in the course phase him. Mostly my fault. He talks up before taking on the constellations. Let's see what he can do. Big moves. Great control through the constellations. And now he's going to move on to the cliffhangers. Our last few ninjas have made short work of him. I like he's engaging, he's keeping those L's. Great technique. Oh, what a save there. Snatches victory from the jaws of defeat. Well, not victory, he hasn't won yet, but snatches survival from the jaws of defeat. Taking out those hands. Pushing through it. And now he's going to take on... I luckily forgot the name of this obstacle, but he's taking it on. I like his movement. He's using momentum to his advantage, not taking out too much energy on those hands.
Come on, Dan.
Makes this Jedi training. Let's see how fast he can get through this obstacle. He doesn't have much time left because of events beyond his own control. Great movement. Can he get...
Clear.
Nice job.
25 seconds.
Can he... He has time to finish the stuff, so at least get the touch point. He's pulling up, trying to grab that next hold. Oh! Great effort by Dan. Just couldn't get that next hold. Valiant effort.
Technically, you are allowed a rerun because that wasn't reset for you. So if you want a rerun, let me know before we get to the elite males so I can get you back in the run over, okay?
And you hear that? We might see Dan again because the bet was not reset before his run. We have an elite athletes waiting to run the course, including Ethan Goldowski. And fan favorite Dan might run again.
Start shaking out.
demo that really quick?
And we have a demo now. Before we have elite females. Good demo.
Other than
It's
that,
not
everything
too
is the
bad
same
for
for you
the
guys.
And then they're allowed to use that part right there.
No problem.
Next up is our elite female division. This is the penultimate of the sport. Some of the best ninjas in the world are here right now, ready to make their stand for the Gripz and Flow Course Championship. I'm excited. I don't know about you.
And then you're allowed to use this pole right here.
You can use the pole.
Thank you guys for tuning in today. We all like Gripz and me. We couldn't do this without you watching and tuning in, listening to me yap for hours on end. I don't know how you guys do it. Thank you guys so much for all your support of these ninjas who've worked so hard to get to this level. Lance, come with me for a sec. Oh, never mind.
Okay, we're about to get going.
I was thinking about a change to the first obstacle.
Oh,
Getting
no.
rid of that gap to make it harder for the elites.
No, that's okay. It's okay.
I agree. And here we go, elite females. This is it, the moment everybody's been waiting for. The elite division at Gripz Gym Ninja. First up is Ruby from M Lab.
Ready, set, go!
And here we go. She makes it past the first obstacle. And UFO now. Let's see what she can do. On the telescope, makes it past there. Alien encounter. She skips one. Will she skip the next? No, she won't. She goes straight into the cargo net. This is where time can be made up or lost. Great movement. Nice.
Take deep breath, and we'll get into it.
Now remember, there's new rules. The red is all you're allowed to use now in the course. Which means if you basically have to do a throw and Ruby gets it.
Grab up top of that.
She's going to go straight to the next constellation, matches her grip, tries to grab the bomb, and she falls into the constellation. But a very valiant effort by Ruby. She made a great throw there on the constellations. Perfectly demonstrating how to use the new, just use just the red.
Let's get this one. We're gonna get this one.
She's going to now try outer limits.
Alright, let's go.
Let's see what she makes of it. Going for the hand over hand technique, which we've seen a lot of today.
Side to side, use your head.
But now she's going side to side. I think it's very interesting as you say some technique up midway. Well, whatever she did, it worked. And now she's in Jedi training. Let's see how a first elite athlete can make Jedi training look. Oh my god, she's making this look easy.
Line it up for the cannonball.
Just misses the move to the final cannonball. But that was great work on Jedi training.
Ready?
Let's see what she can do here.
Yeah!
Pops up and she hits. She's gonna go for that bell though. Great run. And next up we have Sydney, who's competed on American Ninja Warrior, and now is a Vegas veteran who is now on a much bigger stage. Let's see what she can do. Let's see what she can do here on this course. Another M Lab Ninja. They have a lot of great females running today, and they have had them all competition long. Home of famous ninja Michelle Walkney and Team the Lab Rats. Let's see what Sydney Yee can do for full course. Makes it past it. Oh! But the telescope takes out even the best ninjas, and that is proven. But let's see what our American Ninja Warrior veteran, Vegas veteran, can do on the rest of this course. How efficiently can he get to this Cognitive? Nice.
Alright, chalk if you want it. Deep breaths and go.
She chalks up.
Gotta pull back.
Let's see
There we
what she
go.
can do. Oh, the
Ready?
stipper. The throw. Got it.
Beautiful.
She made that look easy.
Good.
Matches her hands. One more. Oh, she almost went for the throw.
Good try, Sydney. You want to do the clip? Let's do the clip.
She decides to take on the cliffhanger.
Shot from here.
Let's see what she can do here. She's run Vegas before. And now, as you can say, she's also run the Gripz Gym local flow course competition. Great technique through here. Can she make it all get past vertical?
You got a minute time left.
Can she get? Oh my god! Can she get past this obstacle? Great technique. Using the side-to-side technique that we've seen a lot today. That and the hand over hand. Oh, almost makes it to the pole, but slips off. But will she try Jedi training? Or will she advance straight to our final obstacle, final frontier? She's gonna go for Jedi training. Jedi training is a very hard obstacle. Oh! Great run for Sydney. Had trouble on the telescope, but that just shows that only failure could happen to even the best. Now we have our third female elite from MLab. They are a very strong team, have a very strong female program inevitably. Let's see what Claudia can make of our course. Easily through UFO now. She's gotta be careful here. This took out Cindy Yee, but she makes it past it. And now alien encounter. Great speed and technique through here. Makes the transition. Going at a good pace through here. Nice. Done by Claudia there. Remember, you can only use the red on this, but our ninjas had no problem making this first moves. They all have had problem on this obstacle eventually, but not in this first move. She makes it no problem, and she gets a one-handed save there. That was amazing.
Left hand, left side.
Can she make this transition?
Right.
No,
Back and go.
is she gonna match? She will.
Good.
She matches again.
Let's go.
And she makes it past the I think she's gonna make it past the constellations, and she does. She's made it to fall instead of out of all our female ninjas
Yep.
at this particular wave.
Over one more. Yep, bump down.
Hand over hand on these cliffhangers. Great technique
Bump
through
over
here.
one more. Extend out.
She can make it to
Match
the
tight. Good.
great movement. Gets to that ball.
You got it, dog. Keep pushing.
Touch that touch point. Get that touch point.
And now this is where it gets hard. Oh! Her hand slipped.
Take a breather and let's finish.
She's gonna take on, I think, Jedi Training.
What's our time at?
You have 53.
53?
Let's see what she could do here on vertical outcome.
Just making stuff up.
I don't know. I know the name. I know what's it.
It's outer limits.
Outer limits. My bad.
Vertical outcome is close. Man.
Alright.
She's had a very impressive run so far. She's #1, I think, for the female division as far. Can she make great transition? Let's see what she makes in Jedi training. Oh, she slips. But a great run by Claudia. Taking the league for a female division. And now I'm pretty sure that it is time for the elite male division, where we get to see American Ninja Warrior veteran.
So we have one rerun for the adult males before we start the elites, and then we'll switch things around for the elite males.
I guess we have a rerun, guys. Let's see how it goes. Dan, whose course was not up to Gripz standards, now gets a rerun. Let's see how far we can make it on this course. Good job, Lance. I'm proud of you.
Ready, set, go.
And here comes Dan. He is not letting this real second chance on Gripz and go to waste. Nice technique through there. He's gonna skip that second alien, the third alien again. No, he won't. He's gonna go for it this time, straight into the cargo net. He wants to be fast through here. He has the big advantage. He knows his course now. He knows what to expect. Let's see if it pays off. He talks up before going onto the Big Dipper and the 4 constellations. The first move, got it. Good progress through it. Will he match? He will. Onto that second constellation. Oh, Neil's disaster for Dan, but he recovers. Nicely done for Dan. Gets his feet on that pole and gets the touch point. Now let's see what he can do with the rest of this course and his cliffhangers. Making big moves here. Oh, is he gonna go for the ball? I thought he was for a sec. He wasn't. There he goes. Good move by Dan. I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot of stuff like that. Oh, that was close for elite man. Almost got in the head there.
You're halfway, 120.
And now he's on outer limits. And he's making it past there. And he's on the Jedi training. Almost slips down the pole, but he saves himself. Whoa. Oh. Great run by Dan. The pole gets slippery, I guess.
Nice job, Dan.
Good run, Dan.
All right, so again, we have to make a few changes to the course for the elite male wave. Once we finish that, we'll give you guys another short walkthrough to go over those changes, and then we'll get started.
Stay tuned, because now we have the penultimate of the sport, the elite male division. Their course is the hardest. They aren't allowed. That's not gonna fit. They aren't allowed to use that power.
They'll just know
Every move is tough on this course. There's no easy moves, except for the very first obstacle where they literally just have to walk up to the platform. 5 more runs. Let's see how this plays out. Actually, I stand corrected 6.
You holding on to it, didn't you?
Huh?
You holding on to the camera diligently.
I know. I'm very proud of myself. This is Ethan
Proud of you
Gardowski.
too.
Saying hi. Say hi to our countless fans watching. Say something. Ethan Gardowski says that he's going to do his talking on the course.
You should interview this guy. This is the strongest guy.
I got to interview this guy. How did he become so ripped?
Been working out.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I just made this PG-13. I got to interview Jack.
All right, what's up?
I don't know. What's a good question?
Like, how I'm gonna do?
How are you going to do?
Hope to do good.
That's a great comment.
All right, go interview doing now.
I don't.
What's up?
How do you think you're going to do?
Fairly decent.
Okay.
Yep.
I like that. How do you think you're going to do?
I have no idea.
That's always a good answer. Well, it's time for the Elite Division. I'm very excited to see how this plays out. We'll start with Zach Howe, then we'll have Dylan Need, then Chase Hughes, Ethan Goldowski, Oliver Lutman, and Noah Booster. Oliver has won W&L Worlds before. You can make a claim from being the best amateur ninja of all time. Now he's in the pros. Dylan has a cool jersey. Ethan has a beanie on right now. He still won't say anything to the camera, but it's okay. It's personal.
All we doing now? You gotta like grab it a bit.
Guys, if you haven't got enough American Ninja action, even after the Elite Division, we still have the challenge course for you. As it is, we get to see all these runners, including crowd favorite Dan, run again and see how they'll do on this stage. We get to see M-Lab, insanely big elite team, run the course. And if we're lucky, Ethan Goldowski might even say something. The Elite Division is next on American Ninja Warrior. Gripz Gym. I don't know. I would cut to commercial at this point, but we don't have any commercials. So, I don't know. For entertainment purposes, I'm going to give you guys, I don't know. You guys get to watch a bit of challenge course. Yes, he comes. It's the same woman who won our flow course. Let's see what she can do here. She's got to hook that onto one of those carabiners. She's getting momentum. Goes up and goes for it. Oh, the cannonball hits the platform. But what a re-engagement there. I think we're about ready for a walkthrough. Our course designers, Lance and the always positive Coach Audi, look like they're almost done. Thank you guys for all tuning in. The pinnacle of sports comes right now. It's a battle bigger than the World Series, the World Cup, and World War II all combined right now.
You think that's fine? Okay. As long as you can do it.
Y'all need any help? Y'all need anything? If you just joined us, we are about to have the walkthrough for the Elite Division in the finals, the flow course. It is our final event. After this, we have this challenge course to wrap up, and that'll be it for the competition.
Alright, so I need you guys to come on over so we can go over the changes that were made. So, the front half of the course, so from obstacle 1 all the way through the cargo end, it's all the same. Oh, except for the balance, don't forget that there's no dismount here, so you guys are going up to the vault, hands and feet. So this is now a stick platform as well, since it's going to be the start for your following obstacle. So hands and feet up, stick it, don't fall back. And then over here again, it is hands only on the red. No black for you guys, only red.
Artie, go on like this, like on the right. Like on this one, if I like have my hands like that.
Like this? That's fine. Okay. Don't grab this part or that part or here or up there. Okay. Grabbing the red is fine. Over here, again, the straps are not in play. So this is okay. This is not. This is not. So only the sides of the stars. If your hand just happens to be touching the strap, that's okay. Yes. From there, you guys will go to this star. You guys do not have the pole in place. You're going to go straight from the star up to here. This white big cliff is going to be your touch point for after the stars. You're going to go across. You guys, again, do not have this bar here. This is out of play. Don't touch it. Straight from here, across to here. Once you make it to this point, you have the clip finger if you need it, and then up to the bar. The obstacle will start once you have the rodeo rope on here, and then the rope is in your hand on there. So that'll be your touch point.
Like, there's a rope. Is your touch point?
Yes.
Wait, Artie, this is a touch point, right?
No, you don't have to use that. Oh wait, yes, that is a touch point.
That is a touch point. So you have to
Yeah, for the clear on the previous.
Okay.
Yeah, and then this is the start over here.
Oh.
Yeah, so.
Wait, what? That doesn't work like that.
Does it?
For when usually get such points. So there's no like gap in between.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so the touch point is.
Or else they could drop down after they touch it.
Okay, so yeah, the rope is your touch point. My bad. You can misunderstood the rules.
Yeah, you can use the back.
And it's not a touch point. No.
We're allowed to use that bar. We're allowed to use that clip. Okay.
So bar and clip are in play. This is also in play, but the rope is your touch point.
So this isn't a touch point.
No.
So three times.
No. So. The touch point of the business here. Your next touch point's not till the right.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
You guys need to use the rope only on the red bar. You're not allowed to use your hands or feet
You
on
can
the
grab
red.
the top bar
Rope
up
only
here,
on
right?
the red.
The top bar right here to grab the rope.
Lightsaber here.
Oh, so red bar only. Okay.
You go from the rope down to the lightsaber. Again, cannonball only. Lightsaber only. Cannonball. That's your next touch point after that. And you're going up. Bring cannonball up here as a touch point. Touch point. And then bellows the finish. Those are going at the top. Hands only on the belt. Feet are allowed on the wall. And then feet are allowed on the wall.
And here
2:30.
we go. We have a 2.5 minute time limit for this showdown of ages. Let's see how this plays. All these athletes are so good, they don't even have coaches. That's how good they are. If American Ninja Warrior was a college sport, these guys would be getting heavily recruited right now. I'm super excited to see how this plays out. We have some of the stars of the sport, some of the best athletes in sports history. And we have Lance right here.
So you have to spice it up.
Changes to the course include now they have no extra platform right here, so they gotta jump straight from here to the platform. Alien encounter is still as easy as ever for these guys. They're not gonna have problems with it. They can only grab the red, just like pro females. I'm excited to see how they do in the constellations. They have to use a rodeo rope now on vertical outlook.
Two big reaches here. So this one, they have to rope up, huge reach down to the nunchuck, and then final, second to last move of the course. It's a big reach down from the slip cannonball to the medium sized one.
Oh, that is big.
This is definitely great.
And look, Ethan's saying something to the camera for the first time.
Whoa.
I gave him an interview earlier.
Nice. He didn't say anything.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
he did the.
He's just locked in. He's
He
preparing
is
for the
locked in.
course.
We'll see how these guys do. The biggest question: will anybody fall on the very first obstacle?
Hopefully not, but some people might try and go too fast.
Maybe.
And how many falls are we getting first obstacle? We've got a couple. Because they jump over the box. Yeah.
My W rules, I think that technically it's illegal because of that one rule where something can be hard.
Unless it explicitly states that you have to touch all the platforms.
Really? That's why I made there be a bit of a gap in between these obstacles to increase falls. Action's gonna get underway in just a matter of minutes. Our competitors are finishing up, staking out the course. Our female competitors are watching and waiting for the award ceremony. I'm excited. I know you guys at home are excited. And here we go. It's time for the biggest showdown in sports history. It is.
What did you say?
This is the biggest showdown in sports history.
Yeah.
All right, we are going to start. First up, Jack.
Our first athlete on the course is Zach. He's from Gripz gym, even though he's not wearing our team merch. Let's see how he can attack this course. He's been doing ninja for so long that he's been doing. The point is he's been doing ninja for a while. Let's see what he can do on this course. Zach's charging up, getting ready to attempt all these obstacles. Coach James is giving him some last-minute words of advice on what he wants to do to attack this course. These elite athletes are competing for a lot more than glory. They're also competing for money. We pay our elite athletes for winning. We pay our elite athletes for winning, right?
Oh, how many are we doing?
No, we pay them for winning, right?
Oh, yeah. So first place.
They get like $5 Tim Hortons gift cards.
Ready?
Come on, Zach.
Go.
And here comes Zach. He makes sure to engage with that platform in order to get the completion point for the obstacle. But now, the dreaded telescope. He makes it past the telescope. And now he's on to Alien Encounter. Making good big moves straight into the Cauldron net. I like his pace. He's going very fast right now. Make sure to unhook his foot. He talks up a bit before he goes to the constellations. Remember, you can only use red on the Big Dipper. Let's see what he'll make of this. He decides what grip he's going to go for. He goes straight into the jump. He matches in a way we haven't seen before. He's matching basically both his hands on one. He doesn't match there, but it works out for him. He's going to go up straight to that cliffhanger. Great movement by Jack so far. Jack's having a great run. Gets to that cliffhanger. Remember, you can't use the ball. This jump is a tough move. Can he make it? Oh! He tried going for both the cliff and the big wooden cliffhanger on the bottom. On the back. But the move did not work. You can see it right there. But now he's going to test the rodeo rope on everybody's favorite obstacle, outer limits. Oh. And the rodeo rope slips. Looks like he still wants to try this, though. Let's see what he makes of it. Oh.
All right, go to the next one, yes.
And that was, he gives up on the rodeo rope. But now he's on Dead-Eye training. No problem at all past there. Let's see what he makes the final frontier.
Yeah, I'm saying mine.
Nice job, Zach. Zach makes it all the way to the final move on cliffhangers.
Dylan is up. Chase is next, and then Ethan.
Let's go, Dylan.
Next up is Dylan, the happy ninja. Probably the guy with the most positive attitude I've ever met in my life. Let's see what he makes of the course. You good, Zach?
Yeah, good.
All right. And here comes Dylan.
Ready, set, go.
And he's off.
Clear.
He clears the first obstacle with ease, and now he's on to UFO. No problem with that. Let's see what he makes of the telescope. Makes the jump, and now he's on the alien encounter. He wants to make it as fast in order to beat Zach's time up to this point.
Clear.
Great speed for the coconut. This could eat up a lot of time, but he's not letting it do so. Chalking up before he makes the big move on constellations. Gripz the same part that Zach did. Takes one more swing than Zach did, though. Let's see how fast he can make it through these constellations. I think it's going to be the make or break between some of these times. Easily through the constellations. That was great work. It is a great run by Dylan right now. Now the big move. He's gonna look like he's gonna go both sides, and he grabs it. What a move by Dylan, the happy ninja. And now he's onto the rodeo rope. He's in fourth place for Elite Division so far. He grabs it with both hands, tight, moving up. Good movement. Great movement from Dylan. He is dominating right now. How is he going to disengage? This is going to be a tough move. And he gets on. Can he hold on? Yes, he can. He's on Jedi's training now. Grabs the cannonball on Jedi's training. One-handed grip. He's very close to being our first completion of this course. He just needs to get through this final part of Final Frontier.
30 seconds.
He has time. It's going to be close, though. He needs to make this transition. And oh! He got the touch point. What a run by Dylan, the happy ninja. That is what I'm talking about. He hits the bell because why not? Great run by Dylan.
Ready, set, go.
Now our third elite male up is Chase. No problem through the first obstacle or the second. How will he make it through? Easily, and a lot of speed there on telescope. He only touches one alien on alien encounter. We've only seen that one time this whole competition, and it was from crowd favorite Dan. He's moving to this course with ease. Nice job on the coconut getting through that fast. Looks like he's going to grab the same hold that we saw Dylan and Zach grab. One shots that transfer. Look how strong his grip is. He's not even matching his hands. Great transition. Let's see if Chase can make this big move. This is where we saw Zach fall. He got it. Chase is having absolutely no problem. Chase is hoping to become our first clear. But can he take on out of the rodeo rope of outer limits? Nice moves. He's gripping pretty low on that rope, though. He's in danger of slipping off. That's no problem. This is a tough move, though. He made that look easy. Now for Jedi training. Great moves through here. And now, but this is where Dylan fell.
Let's go.
If he makes this move. What a move. But this is one of the hardest moves in the course. Grabbing that cannonball and hitting the bell. It's very low. He's got to one-shot it. And he got it! And Chase gets the finish. Thanks. Good. What a performance.
Ethan is up. Next is Oliver, and then Noah.
And now performance. Somebody who's been on American Ninja Warrior for 2 seasons. He's hit 2 buzzers. He's gotten out in the semifinals 2 times. It's Ethan Goldowski. He's very fast, Ninja. He has a chance to win in this if he plays smart. He's getting coached by his friend Jason. He's ready to run.
Ready, set, go.
And here he comes. Easily through the first obstacle.
Clear.
Now on to telescope. Great movement through there. Alien encounter. He's making this look like a joke.
Clear.
Great move. Fighting through the cargo net. Gets to that pretty easily. Will he talk up? He won't. Looks like he's going for a different grip than we saw our past 3 athletes go, but it doesn't matter. Look at the grip strength on his constellations. He's not managing, similar to what Chase did. This is the toughest move of the whole round, though. This transition into makes it. Now he's gotta get that rodeo rope and use it. He's got time enough to win. He's gotta be fast about just using this rodeo rope, though. Domination. Grabs on to that first lightsaber. He's going at a very fast pace. He could realistically win this event if he keeps on up this pace. He's got to get this transition. Oh, a near disaster for Ethan Goldowski, the American Ninja Warrior veteran. Good movement. Grabs that cannonball. Is he going to try to one-shot this transfer? He will! And Ethan Goldowski beats this course, unlike he couldn't beat me in sparring yesterday. Great run.
It's a little inefficient.
Finishes with the fast. I think that's probably the fastest time up to this point. We have 2 more
Oliver
runners.
is up. Noah is next.
2 more runners. First of them is Oliver. He's been going to Gripz since he was little. He's arguably the best amateur ninja of all time, but now he's in the big leagues. Let's see if he can take home the gold. He's going to have to beat Ethan's time.
Ready, set, go.
Flies through the first obstacle. Straight on to UFO now. No problem at all. Through Alien Alley. Or Alien Encounter. Straight to the cargo net. Trying to be as efficient as possible through here. And he has no problem. Gets his foot unstuck. Disregards Coach James. Static stat move. We haven't seen that, I don't think, at all. Look at the numbers. He's just flying through constellations right now. Can he make this move to get up the cliffhangers? Yes, he will. Keeping those grip engaged. He's just going to do 1 or 2 backswings. And he nails the move. He's just got to get that rodeo rope. It's pretty tight on time up to this point between him and Ethan Goldowski. Great moves. Gets the end of that rodeo rope. And engages with the Jedi training. No problem through here. And now this is a big grip obstacle. And this is where he really excels. He didn't make an extra mistake like Ethan Goldowski did. And I think Ethan, and it looks like Oliver Lutman, is going to take the lead. What a run. Finishes in, I think, the fastest time so far. And with 1 hour to go, it'll be interesting to see if that time holds up. And now a final runner in this whole flow wave. It's Noah. He's proven he's a great coach. Let's see if he can match that with his performance on the course.
Ready, set, go.
If he wants to win, he's going to have to beat Oliver Lutman's time. Easy through the first obstacle. Let's see what he can do here on Telescope. Almost a slip off, but he makes it. And now alien encounter. He's going to skip that second alien and go straight into the cauldron. He can make a lot of time. Both Oliver and Ethan took some time there. A bit hung up, but he makes it through. It's going to be close between him and Oliver Lutman and Ethan Goldowski on time. Has to one-shot that move. He does so. Now moving through constellations. Will he match? He won't. That's a good strategy if you want him with speed. Makes it in onto the cliffhangers. This is the big move. He got it. Our ninjas have really seemed to figure out how to make that move. Grabs that rope, the rodeo rope. It looks like he's going backwards. We haven't seen that technique today. Is it more efficient? Looks like it might be. He's got to now grip that rope with one hand and make the backwards transfer to Jedi training. It looks like he's going to be able to do so. He just needs to complete Jedi training. And makes it through the Jedi training. He has the chance at the fastest time, I think.
Clear.
Makes that transition first time. Look at the speed. He almost kicks Coach James.
Clear.
He needs to one-shot this move, though. Oh!
Good run, Noah.
A great run. But his legs just touched the platform too much for Coach Audi to give leeway to. There will be a video review for that. Great run by all competitors. Thank you guys. Is that it?
All right, do we have any video review requests for the last 3 waves? No. So no male, young adult male, or any of these. If there's no video review, you guys can start.
I couldn't see myself, but I didn't feel like I could.
What a run by all competitors. Thank you guys all for tuning in, for watching Gripz Gym, the flow course for the last few days. I'm Eamon Edwards. This is Gripz Gym, and I'm out.